Hello, and welcome back to Factorio Vanilla 1.0. In our last episode, we brought a bunch of iron ore into the base, 4 belts worth, 1 train station worth, and made some of it into steel, some of it into iron plate, and we're getting attacked. And we have some destruction because we probably are out of ammo. Let me grab 1,000 ammo from there, run up here and get the car, and then head out there and see about fixing that area up. I also want to check and see what the pollution looks like to the west now that we have a full-time mine going out there. Okay, that's getting pretty sparse there in the original mine, iron mine. Yeah, these things take a lot of damage. Okay, 100 in each of those. Maybe I can put another one out here. I'll put another one there. That should work. For now, we need to upgrade this wall, and I'm going to do it very, very soon. Let's look at research. We can do some more yellows, maybe? Work of robot speed. That's what we talked about the last time. And then I want to head back to the base here and back to the mall. Although I guess I could do this for map mode. But I want to upgrade what we just researched, the Roboports Mark II, at the mall. And also we also have the... what are they called? I've forgotten what they're called now. Somethings. Oh, good Lord, Wally. Brain. Did I? There they are, portable fusion reactors. We also have those going, so we can, this is our modified mall that removed the chests and the inserters. But that should enable us to make Roboports Mark II right here. Yep, that's personal Roboports Mark II. Okay, so that's going to go into there eventually. That's great. That's going to take a while to load all the stuff it needs, but it's fine. We should have some personal fusion reactors around here, though. We do not. Why do we not? Did I not bring the... I did not. Oopsie. That would explain it. I need to bring the rest of the things down here. These things. Alright, red underground. Goes there. Low density structures. That's the thing that I'm not remembering what to call it. Okay, good. Worker robot speed 3. Sounds like somebody's Morse coding over here. You still can't keep up, even at speed 3. Lazy. And what happened to all of them? Steel. Yeah, steel hasn't made it this far very easily yet, so... we might actually need to bring in some more. Or some more steel. Okay, let's go back up here. Continue this in the other direction slightly further. Yeah, we definitely need more steel now. We only have 2/5 of a yellow belt, so we're going to need more. Worker robot speed 4 sounds good. Till we run out of yellow science, that is. Yeah, I'm thinking these can just go right into here for now. And if we end up needing to split it later, well, that's easy to do. Oh, thank you, bots, for all the yellow belts that I just used. I mean, we are getting some steel in, but it just may not be enough. And if that's the case, actually the best thing to do for this might be to just do some red belt upgrades. I don't have any red belts on me. Do I want to do that at this point, or do I want to make the bots do? I think I'll make the bots do all the work. I think I'm just going to upgrade the steel to red belts. I don't remember where I left my car at. Okay, over there by the mall. I'm just going to walk. How far did I get? I got all the way into the train station. Excellent. Okay. So what I want to do here is I want to do another custom... well, actually, I can use this one. I want to do stone furnaces, 2 steel furnaces, belts, and that might be it. I think that is it. But both of these 2 need to be upgraded. And yes, I'm including the coal belt to be upgraded, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just extra expense on the red belt side, but it's kind of a who cares kind of thing. I want that to be upgraded, that to be upgraded, but the rest of this doesn't need to be upgraded, or the rest of the yellow belt of steel going out doesn't need to be upgraded. Because this can just go like this. I need to do that one though too. And then this can go here. And then here. And then all of this here. Watch your feet. And then all of that there. And the bots can get it all. Excellent. So what that'll do is go from like 40% of a yellow belt to like 80% of a yellow belt. And that should do us for a while. We could do let's do military actually, although I don't really need that stuff, but maybe I need uranium ammo, for instance, or artillery. Yes, Spidertron, definitely. Power Armor Mark II, definitely. A-bombs, maybe. We could play with those. That might be fun. We also need to do the laser turret shooting speed as well, but let's do this one first, Military 4, because it just unlocks so much. And by the way, I did from this point backward, just so that all of this is red, and there's no competition between which belts are getting unloaded faster and that kind of thing. And I just used a crap ton of red belts, so we're going to use a ton of iron. Maybe too much iron. We did talk about bringing more iron into the base, so we might need to do that. But I can leave this alone now and let it do its thing. Unfortunately, they are recycling. So, at least I hope they're recycling. No, they're dropping them off there. Why are they dropping them off? They should be coming here. Oh, because it's full. That would be why. But at least it's got the request, and that's what we want. We want a massive request just so that it keeps this full. It can only hold 4,800, but a 5,000 request is fine. And then that way this machine basically never runs. And this one is running constantly, getting as many gears as it can. But it's not getting very much iron, so therefore it's not getting very much in the way of gears. Let's do this as well. That's going to push more iron in here, which means, of course, it's going to starve out the rest of the base, but oh well. It's only pushing in a yellow belt anyway, and these are red belts, so it's not going to be perfect, but it'll be better. Wow, you're tearing through the entities a little bit there. Let me see what the stone furnace limiter is at. 2 stacks. Let's go with 4 stacks. That's 200. That would get us a decent upgrade at basically one time. We have damage going on down here now because of those biters. Should I go out there and take them out? Probably. What do we have for tank shells now? Especially because we don't have very good defenses along that wall. Where did I put? There, right here. We should have a whole mess of them. Well, we have 400 of them. That's not a small amount. Do I really need that many? I probably don't. Let's just knock that down to like 2 stacks. I didn't know they still stacked in 200s. We have ammo, but we should get some more ammo. How much destroyer capsules do we have? 179. We should get some more of those too. Lock on it. Okay. Come over here. Oh, I know what else I wanted to do. I downloaded Catherine of Sky's new... Well, that's full inventory. What can I get rid of? Anything? A couple of cars. Yeah, I should get rid of those. I downloaded Catherine of Sky's new mall that contains a mid-game mall, mid-game military boutique that makes lasers and artillery. And so I think we should put this down someplace. Can it just go here? Well, heck, I suppose it could. If I line it up with that, then I need to move this power pole out of the way. Alright. This one, that one. I'll go right there. Might also do a chunk of it, and then the base spots will finish it up real quick. While they're waiting on stone furnaces. Steel furnaces. Oh dear. Wally parked his car in the middle of the blueprint. Okay. So, it looks now like ammo is just waiting on ammo to be made. That's good. We can hook this up. We need batteries all the way down here, then... Let's see, I'll do... Well, crap, that's right where that is. Of course it is. What if I moved this all over here a bit more? Like... here. Take the belts out, just on the undergrounds. There. You have to excuse me if you're hearing my voice being weird today, or my... hopefully I'm not making disgusting noises, but if I'm making disgusting noises, it's because I am having allergy issues today. What else can I clear out of my inventory? Guess I could make the base bots do this instead of mine. That would be good. Rip this out, and then these can come in here. And then that'll be better. Because then I can bring this in somehow. And I think the somehow would be to take it like this. Steel coming in on that side. Let's see. What do we want? What's next? Combat Robotics 3. That gives us destroyer capsules. I need to do some distractors and some destroyers then. Let's keep it with the lasers because I do want to have lasers. This is going to go up here and get steel. Okay, half belt of that. Red circuits and concrete. I want to move this over. Yeah, this should be good enough. Wait a minute. Red circuits are here. Well, crap. I'm going to sneak them in. Whatever's here below the concrete, I think it's actually just an undergroundy. I'm going to sneak them in right here. You go there, you go there. Red circuits and concrete. There we go. And then finally green circuits and batteries. Okay. Batteries can come in right here. Okay, batteries. Which are stopping also right here by the mall, because I didn't think they were going to come back this far. I guess I probably should have built this elsewhere. I'm going to split this back here. Alright, I have too much junk again somewhere. Probably all of those, actually. And then take this over like that, and then bring it back down into line. And then I guess these can come next to red circuits and wedge them in here nice and snugly. And then they come down. Oh, they're here. That'll have to go like that whenever I get that fourth belt of iron coming in. Okay, so lasers just needed the batteries. They'll be going now. This stuff's all getting ready to make engines that are dedicated to making the, actually, no, wait. Engines are getting made to make flamethrower turrets. Ooh, we can play with flamethrowers, too. And then we just need to have the artillery when we have that research done. Okay, let's head now out. Before I go out to head off the biters, let me go back to the old place where the starting point kind of is. Spawn point, that is. Sneak my way through here. Oh yeah, look at that now, moving. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it down further down here. This. Car, coal. I want the solid fuel for what I'm actually using most of the time, since I didn't pick up any extra. Oh, I guess I could have. It's right there. It's not like it's far. It'll be fine. Bots on. Yeah, these turrets just aren't enough to handle the biters anymore. Let me switch to the tank here. Actually, let me back it up. Back it up where it's in the safe zone. Then I'll switch to the tank. Tank. There it is. Fuel. Bullets. Tank shells. Switch to toolbar 3. And we're armed. And dangerous. I don't know how dangerous, but definitely armed. Okay, I've got the tank shells on, and I've got the destroyer capsules ready to go. Or whatever they call them. Defender capsules. I've switched to machine gun. That's all I need. Brakes. Repair, please. Switch back to just me taking damage. I'm fine. Oh dear. Okay. There's actually a lot to manage. Switching weapons and things like that. Okay, that clears those few. Oh, the pollution's not that big out here. At least not yet. That's good. And I should probably clear those up there too. So this can be a bit of a drive. And of course I left my car. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back and get the car and drive the car up there. And then switch back again from that side of the base. Soon we'll have artillery. Oh, we must have lost our yellow science production now. Do I have anything that's not yellow? Yes, I can keep going with this. At least maybe I lost yellow. Maybe I lost blue or gray. I don't know. I'm assuming. Oh no! Stop, stop, stop. Pick that up. Look at that nice algae bloom there, pollution-wise. This way. We're having issues potentially with copper production. Not surprisingly, because that's all we have right now, but we have the capacity to more easily get some more, so it's not as big of a deal. Oh, thank you, bots. We're doing that most important work. Oh, there's some down there too. Let's stop the car here. Switch out to the tank again. Fuel, ammo, 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 ammo. Go. I'm not even going to bother with the rockets for this one, the tank shells, because this is just a tiny expansion slot, so... Let's keep going with the weapons stuff. Blue and gray science. We'll let the yellow science build up a little bit with our steel issues. Oh, there it is. Eight should be plenty. Maybe 10. Okay, that one should be okay for now. Let's drive this way. Well, let's let the bot fix this up first. And then let's drive this way and see what's over here. There's another nice iron patch, but I don't know if I want to expand east at all. Other than obviously covering my pollution range. Yeah, there's some right there. That one went well. It's a nice big patch down there that's very close to the edge of the biter or the pollution range. I'd better get them. But let me let the bot fix me up first here. Now I'm driving through poison. Okay. Tank shells, please. Dang. Okay. These have a low or slow firing time, so I need to be careful. Oops. And I wasn't careful there. Switch to machine gun. Help the defenders out, and then park for repairs. And do another run. Tank shells again. And we got him. Brakes. Dang it. Fighters are never ending, man. I'm gonna leave those alone for now. And then I eventually want to switch to laser battles, but let's see. I'm just going to do a machine gun in this one too. This one's a pain in the neck to begin with because of the cliff and the shoreline. There we go. Let's keep going up here, up the shoreline a little bit further. Those are in a good place. Oh, jeez. They're well outside of pollution, though, so I'm going to leave them alone. So are they, so we'll leave them alone. But I want to kind of sneak my way over in that direction a little bit, just to reveal some more of the map. There we go. Okay. A little bit more up north. Some right there. They're probably going to need to be cleared. Go around here a little bit. There's a machine gun still. Okay, a nice clean strafing run. Turn. Back we go. And we're done. Okay, let's keep rolling into this one. Ow. That was not good. I went headlong into a group of biters. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'll leave the science alone for right now. I'll let it figure out what's going on. Let's do a better strafing run this time. Die, worms, die. Little worm. Big worms. Spitters. Big worms. Maybe I should have done some tank shells on that one. That was pretty nasty. Okay. Repair, please. And start there, work my way up. Or go up and work my way down. That might be better. Those are well outside. This is, I think, the first and will probably be the last time I play with expansion turned on. That's for sure. There we go. I strafed him a little bit so that I could get in there inside of the zone a little bit. Get that guy out. Okay. I'll take out both of those. They're pretty close together, so they should be easy enough to take out. Even though the one is kind of outside of pollution range right now. Oh, that's a tiny little one. It's a little one. It's a little one. Must be an expansion nest. Okay, let's keep rolling. Okay, that went pretty well. Just toggling back and forth a little bit. Go ahead with the repairs. And that's a little tiny one down there. I might not even need any defenders at all. Which is pretty good since I only have 51 left anyway. Unless, of course, we encounter another patch. I get a few. There we go. And I think that's all for now for Biterland. Yep. Back to the car we go. Okay. Let's see, what's going on with the base? What's going on with science? It's just yellow science is trickling because of low density structures, which are trickling because of steel. Yes. So doubling the steel production didn't help that much. What did I just hit? A tree, I hope? Well, if not, the base bots will fix it. Let's look at steel. How's this going? We are cranking out almost an entire yellow belt. I mean, we're not doing anything to slouch at here. It just might not be enough. Because we're dumping a bunch into the mall still, because we're making a bunch of nuclear stuff and whatnot. Okay, well, let me go back to the mall and I think maybe upgrade my roboports. That would be a good thing to do. I can also check the numbers of all of these boxes because, yeah, 2, that's plenty. That is personal lasers. That would be nice to have. Why don't we have those yet? Oh, freaking... Wait a minute. Didn't I hook that up? Yeah, they're just trickling in. Okay. Again, because of the steel. 10 energy shields. There's the Mark 1s. Okay, so if I take these two and I replace 2 of them at least, and then I can dump these 2 into that buffer chest. Or I could have made the bots come and get them. There's batteries Mark 2. Oh, nice. How many of those? 6? Okay, that's good. I'm going to do it this way this time, just so that the bots have something to do. There they go. A little more juice. And then once we get some more roboports, I can swap those out too. No hurry. So right now, the steel is getting sucked up largely by nuclear stuff, which isn't a bad deal because we're going to need it anyway. But it's awfully expensive, steel-wise. But I guess we'll have to deal with it for now. What's this? Did I not get modules 3? I did not, because I need productivity science for those. I really want that. I really want that. I will go ahead and do it, even though we probably don't have the science for it. I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, probably not. Oh, blue science is struggling too, because of steel. Wow, I didn't think I needed that much steel at this point of the game. If I go back to the Kirk McDonald calculator that I set up for this, this says that I need to have for the entirety of the base 1.3 red belts, and we have 0.8 yellow belts. So that makes sense. I mean, we're not using everything that takes steel just yet, but we definitely don't have enough. So it might be worthwhile to... How is this... Not that. How is this doing? I don't have a radar out there. Oh, I forgot I need to go out there anyway. Let's go out there, put down some radar. Drive the train out there, and also fix some of those signals, because right now that station can really only handle one train. And if I wanted to put another one in here, I would have to do something different. Should have gone the other side of that cliff, or just get rid of the cliff. One or the other. Oh, there you are. Don't run over my car, please, train. Thank you. I didn't know where it was. Let's see. I want to start here and just see what might be missing. We're doing on power, by the way. Pretty good. I think I'll switch to manual and just drive it, because the other train's ahead of me somewhere anyway in the station, so... I know we're missing some lights along this way. And I know we're missing radar. Oh, good timing, Wally. Let's put the radar there. Lights. Okay. Haha. I beat you to it. Okay. Can I put this down out here? Yeah, it's not really aligned to the grid just yet, but it'll be okay. Or actually, wait a minute. Don't do it yet. Let's just do one more piece of straight track. And then I can put it in the grid aligned spot, which is right here. And I can also remove some of this nature right here. Oh, those bots are so much faster. Actually, we might not even have enough bots anymore for what we can have capacity-wise. With 2 Mark IIs, I think that's 20 each, and 2 Mark Is, that's 10 each. So I think we're at 60 of support, and we only have 50 of them. Okay, I wanted to make sure the train wasn't going to come up behind me and poke me. There we go. Actually, I'm going to hop out. I'm just have this thing go and park right around in there. Let the iron train come in and do its thing, and then I want to figure out if you're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here. Nope. One more. There we go. And that is just over 5, so that's perfect enough. What did I do? Oh, you need to be back up a little bit. Okay, just come back there. I forgot I have this one all skewed, so. And then I need to have station or signals here at the end of the stations to break those apart. And then signals here at or before the merge to break that apart. And then let's see, this one goes there, so right about here. Yep. And then this one goes there, which is good. That's good. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I don't have any red belts. I should start arming up on red belts. But I might want to increase the mining, at least of some of this, to red belts. But let's do a train here. Give you some solid fuel here. I should set up an order. I should get rid of this order for coal. Well, get rid of the coal in the order, I should say. And set up an order for solid fuel instead, and I want to always have 50 to 100 of that. Okay, let's see. That train went back here. Copy the train, paste it there. Go back. Guess I could have just copied the whole train and blueprinted it. That would have been the smart thing to do. Those filters are all good. And this one is good to go to the base. I might not have been full yet, but it's close enough. So I need to go equip some red belts or acquire some red belts. And then come back. Oh, I ran out of fuel in my Wally train. Oops. Well, let's go park the Wally train at one of these stations. Like maybe at the copper station. So that it can get fuel from there. And then I want to change this order for yellow belts to 400 to 600. Maybe 500. And then request some red belts. Let's do 5 to 6. And these should be at 100 to 150 maybe. And these should be at 50 to 100. Need to get into the logistics zone. Let's grab the car. Wait a minute. Did you get fuel? Why are you not fueling my train? Because it's not at the station? There. Fuel my train. Fill her up. Okay, so I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get some red belt materials here. And then I'm going to head back out to the iron station and do some upgrades to that. And then we'll bring in, actually, we'll duplicate this station here and bring these in as red belts. And then do some rearranging here with all the iron and the steel so we can make some more iron and steel. And then move on from there. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.